Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna. Great win last night, beating Crystal Palace 2-0. I got Toxie Magic with me. Hey bro, how are you?
How's it going, man? You're right, yeah?
Good, bro. Still buzzing from the win last night. It's
Come on.
great to start the season with a win. Really solid performance. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, man, listen. Oh my God, like rating that game. Obviously, we're not fully there yet. The way Arteta wants them to play, we're not fully there yet. But I'm sure by the time we're there, you'll be getting like obviously rating that. We're getting that 11/10. You get me? But right now, I would say like last night's performance, considering like when we obviously played Crystal Palace last time, is we all know what the result was, isn't it? So it was a bit of a shambles last time. You just see the form right now. Everyone's decent. So I'll give a nice little 8/10 for that one, for that performance last night. The solid 8/10. The reason why it makes it 8/10 is because a few of the players in the team yesterday. I mean, everyone played well, but I'll give a 9/10 to Saliba yesterday. Remember, I'm the bring back Saliba crew.
Yeah.
I'm happy
All
now.
right.
So yeah, that's why we had to bring him back, bro. Come on, yeah.
Yeah, bro. He looks like a seriously good player. Got everything to his game. The stats of him yesterday, the interceptions,
Oh, solid.
clearances,
Yeah.
everything. Great on the ball as well. We've got a hell of a player there.
I think interceptions. I think there was like I'm not sure which one it was. I saw the stats yesterday. I don't know if it was like 49 interceptions and or something like that. 46 were successful or something. No, passes. I think it was 49 and I think 47 or 46 was successful or something like that. But it's mad, man. It's literally the stats were crazy. But one thing you need to notice as well is that even when it's like he just bagged man of the match yesterday, and he literally wasn't even smiling, was he? It's so serious. He just looks like I think he's been so angry. He's wanted to come back for a while, but now that he's back, he just wants to. He's not even here to like compete for places. He's just gonna show them and take his place, and he's just gonna solidify his place. If Ben White keeps falling on the floor, he's gonna lose his place. Then it's gonna be him and Caps in the center. Like, just trust me, man. I can see that happening. But yeah, see
Yeah,
how
I'm
it goes.
hearing some people are comparing him to Virgil van Dijk, similar
Oh,
type of
bro,
player.
the kid, yeah, the kid has learned so much. The loan spell has done him a good. It's done him a good thing, like being away for so long. He's only still young, very young. Do you know what I mean? And obviously last season being the young player of the league of obviously League One in France and stuff. That's obviously a massive booster for him. And obviously coming here this year, coming back home, it's going to be massive, mate. It's going to be a really big advantage for us. I'm excited for the season, bro. I know it's only one game, but like I said in the interviews that we've done, like obviously before preseason and when the transfer window's going, which is still going, um, I'm very excited for the season. The signings, oh my god, come on, man! Look at the people we signed. What, the six solid players? What can you say about them? Do you know what I mean? Come on, man! Everything we signed is like top notch, bro. Come on, you gotta give it to, like Mikel. He's done. Mikel Arteta's done really well, man. So.
Yeah, for sure. So a couple of signings made their debuts for us yesterday.
Mhm.
Sinchenko, your thoughts on him and his performance?
Oh, bro, come on, man. You see him running down that side, just trying to get them balls in. The same balls he used to kind of like give to like Jesus and all them man down the Man City. He's trying to run down that flank and just try and get that ball, get the ball into the right position. Just because don't forget this guy had so many assists, you know, for Man City and that, last season, and literally is just, oh mate, honestly, I can't. I'm glad where Arteta's come from, obviously under Guardiola and stuff, and I'm glad that they have such a good relationship to the point where even though he's doing his own thing, and yeah, people might say Man City reject, whatever, but let's see, you see what they're doing at Arsenal, innit? Jesus wasn't getting like solid looking by Guardiola. He was still playing, but not a solid one. Arsenal now. He's gonna get start every game. Do you know what I mean? As long as he's fit, he should be in there. I just want him to, and it's good because he's gonna help Eddie get better. But like you said, Zinchenko, perfect man. And obviously when he was taking off for Tierney to come on, I was quite happy because Tierney obviously hadn't had enough minutes, and they're trying to bring him back a little bit slowly and slowly. Hopefully, Tierney stays fit, and just imagine the competition that will be happening on that on that side of the pitch. Just both of them staying fit. And we can also use Zinchenko in a different position. So when Tierney comes back, if he's 100%, might have to move Zinchenko down to the midfield, up the midfield and stuff. So yeah,
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 it's
man,
good
I'm,
to
I'm
have.
happy, man.
Yeah, it's good to have options. It's good to have versatile players.
That's
Let's
right.
put it about Gabriel Jesus. And so yesterday, you'd say a bit of a quieter game. Didn't really have a shot on target, no chances, but he was looking lively.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about his performance
Oh,
yesterday and
listen,
looking ahead?
listen, bro. You might, you obviously understand that it's been a big, massive preseason. So now you can rest. You have a few days rest. Don't forget, obviously we still played at the Emirates the weekend, or against Sevilla. So obviously he needs to get that. I think he needs to get that rest. He's burnt out a bit. Hat trick in that game, first hat trick, first game at home, first hat trick. It burnt out a bit. So let's go from Leicester and see what I got in it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't really expect him to do much yesterday, to be honest, because I think he's burned out a bit. Obviously, pre-season he's been relentless in it. Do you know what I mean? It's literally every game he's been in there, and like you said, he was still working hard yesterday. Obviously, he didn't hit the back of the net yesterday, but it's one of them things. He's not going to hit the back of the net every time, but I think his percentage is 1.4 something goals per game or something. So yeah, that would or every 1.4 games he scores. So that would come up. So that works out to be every 2 games at least you're going to get a goal out of him. But yeah, that's the I think that's the statistics that is out there. But yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy with him. He's not going to score every game. I think if anyone's getting angry about the fact that he didn't score yesterday, then they need to start supporting another team, because you can't get angry every time your striker doesn't score. If he's consistent with it and going 5-10 games, then we're gonna have to start asking questions. But yesterday was one of them ones. He's burnt out through preseason. Yeah, we'll see next week, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Can't expect him to score every game. And even though he wasn't getting the chances, it's good to see his work rate. He's got
Yeah.
pace. You can see we can
Mm-hmm.
close down teams a lot better now with the pace he has compared to Lacazette.
Yep. Yep.
How many goals do you think he can get next season? This season, I should say.
This season, what, bro? Do you know what? I'm penciling down. I'm penciling down the minimum 20 for him. Do you know what I mean? I'm penciling down a minimum 20. I think Eddie will have to push himself. Eddie will probably get about 10. But if he's motivated by the fact that you got a world class striker there with him, and he needs to work like a nice number 9 there. Do you know what I mean? If he takes anything and learns anything from him, then he will score many more goals. Martinelli, let's not forget, man. Martinelli looked really good last night. Yeah, for that first goal that he obviously got, he looked really good. And then obviously Saka is just Saka, and he's Arsenal through and through. Whether they put his name to the goal or not, he made that goal happen. So yeah,
Yeah.
the boys really did well last night. Everyone done really well last night, man. Like Ramsdale, Jesus, man, come on, the saves. You see them saves?
Yeah.
The
That header.
saves were, oh mate, they had not just the header though, the one-on-one as well. Like that was the one-on-one, the close chance one-on-one with was it Eze? Obviously, yeah, that was that, come on, man. This is literally balls that you think, oh, okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's 1-1 now. But no, rejected.
Superman.
No chance here, mate. You know what I mean?
He's like
So yeah,
Superman with them
man,
dives.
literally, yeah, yeah, man. We got something decent going. Let's obviously not talking about goalkeepers. Let's not forget to pay homage to Leno as well. He's gone to Fulham now. We want to wish him the best in the future, like you say, except obviously against Arsenal. But yeah, good keeper for us, innit? And he was one very patient guy. Hopefully, he doesn't go on like the rest of the other keepers that have left and they start running their mouth, because like we had Chesney done the same and everything. But listen, he was one very patient keeper. Like last season, to come in and to like be playing behind someone who's quite younger to you and less experienced, do you know what I mean? He's the man. He deserves that, man. He deserves that, like, thank you and that accolade for it. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about the transfer window. Just going to ask you thoughts on how it's been overall so far. I spoke to you like earlier in the summer. We had big hopes of getting some good business done. They've gone and done it early as well, which is really good. Got the players into the team integrated nicely. What's your thoughts on the transfer window overall? And we're still looking to get 1 or 2 more players. Where would you still want to strengthen?
Bro, we've signed 5. Is it 5 or 6 so far? So Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos um, signed Jesus, signed Zinchenko, and there's one more that I keep trying to that I keep
Turner,
forgetting.
but
Taylor, the
Taylor.
keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah. So that's it, innit? Yeah. So five, you get one. I mean, so we got Leicester next week. They seem to want to be holding on to Tillman. They don't want him to go in. I don't know. He's blatantly told them he wants to leave. Um, what's the other guy as well told them he wants to leave, but they just seem to want to hold on to them. I don't understand. You can't force a player to play for you, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if they're trying to wait till after the game or something, but yeah, it's something that they could have done. They could have completed the deal and gone, you know what, you can't play against us this first game. Okay, part of the contract, yeah. But after that, he has to, because once he's a permanent player for Arsenal, you can't tell him what games he can play and what games he cannot play. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, I think they just I think they will end up selling him to us. I think he's the one that we need to, you know, they keep. He's not happy there. They keep going back and forth, you know, and I think money side of things, I don't think we got a problem with signing him for, you know, the fee we was offering to them, but it's whether they're trying to overhype the fees that might be the problem that we have here. Because don't forget we've signed some decent players for decent money, in it. Do you know what I mean? Are you gonna sign him for more than what we signed Jesus? I don't know, mate. Yeah, that's the bar, innit? You set the bar there, and you go with it. Yeah. So yeah,
yeah,
that's
we've
us
been
wise.
spending a lot of money. I saw the stats saying in the last 3 years we've spent the most.
Yeah,
So it's good to see the owners spending money, and we're seeing that the process, as Arteta calls it, you know,
mm,
we are progressing. So yesterday was showtime. We knew it was a good transfer window. We knew we had a
yeah.
good pre-season, but yesterday we showed when it was time for the real action that we were looking good, we got the win. What's your thoughts looking ahead now to the rest of the season?
Oh man, I'm happy. I'm happy to look ahead, like for the season, like to see what the future brings. Do you know what I mean? I think obviously, you know, we spoke before and whatever. Like all or nothing was a bit of a distraction. Arteta said it as well last year. It wasn't it? Because they asked the question about, I think it was before the match, like pre-match interview, like was all or nothing a distraction to come out at the start of the season? It's like, no, it was a distraction last season. Because when you're trying to train, there's cameras there, it's trying to, oh, take cut, take again, whatever, because you know that's happening, in it. They're having to cut stuff, and it's just putting the guys off. Do you know what I mean? So it probably like, oh, cameras are in today, doing things they shouldn't do, whatever. Everybody does it, innit? You see the camera, you try and show off, whatever. You forget the main things you're meant to do. And yeah, so yeah, bro, this season, man, I'm well looking forward to it. I mean, that game yesterday, come on, man. That's the start of things, and it's not even perfect yet. Do you know what I mean? Just to be able to turn up at a game and just hold our own. You know, don't forget we played away. You know what I mean? We played away last night to hold our own against Crystal Palace. Hostile environment, mate. You can hear them from anywhere. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah, and it's quite small and compact as well. So it's like it's like a little, like, you know, the kind of atmosphere we used to have at Highbury. Do you know what I mean? Where it's quite close, everything's close to the pitch. And now, if you're a player playing out there, you gotta have strong heart, mate, to get through that game. Yeah, and the lads did well yesterday. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So Leicester next. What's your
mm.
predictions for that one?
Yeah, man. Leicester, yeah, Leicester get blown up, man, easily. Trust me, they will probably take about, I don't know. I would say prediction. I think Ramsdale might concede his first goal of the season. So I want to go 3-1 or 2-0 to us. Yeah. So that's my prediction. And yeah, the man is going to be back on the score sheet. Jesus is going to be back on, and I think Eddie's going to score next week as well. Yeah.